I love these reels, man. Right there where he was. Come on up and get you a taste. Oh, goodness. I don't know what that was. Hopefully it wasn't an alligator. I don't think there's any gators down here, but come get you some, big boy. Oh, he looked like he broke free and came right towards it. Dadgum hydrilla. I hate this crap, man. It's good in certain situations, but when you're trying to do this, how big, whatever it was. Let's see, yeah, I mean, that's like a foot deep over there. I mean, literally a foot deep. Let's try it again. Try to keep it right up next to the surface. He seems to be wanting to hit top water. I don't guess he likes. Get out of there. Well. Oh well, I tried. I get up there and make them wakes right up next to the surface. Yeah, see all that hydrilla's right there too. All right, one more cast. One more cast. Let's see what happens. I'm trying to get next to that bank. You know, they say, guys, one more cast is like a woman's. I'll be ready in 5 minutes. Yep. I mean, it's like, I know they're in here, and I know they love these spinnerbaits. I promise you, I caught fish on them yesterday. I promise they bite these spinnerbaits. I mean, I wouldn't lie to you, I just heard something else. I don't see where it was though. God dog it. I want to get closer to that bank, and I'm scared to because I can't see around this freaking bush. Still not as close as the bank as I want to be. I'm scared to get out there though. I don't feel like getting wet. It's kind of chilly today. We had a little cold front come through, which was awesome. There we go. It's a little better. But surely anything that was right there. Just kind of drop it in real soft like that. Oh well, one more. Oh well, anyway, I hope this helps for anyone trying to make a decision. I know some people, look, don't get me wrong, I know people have their go-to baits with, you know, they've been using for years and years and years. That's a better cast right there. They've been using for years and years and years. And like I had one guy, he's like, I've been using the same spinnerbait for 20 years. And I'm like, well, I mean, you tell me the colors, I'll put them together, I'll put them on a spinnerbait. Try it. If you don't like it, I mean, you don't have to order from me again. And that is completely understandable. I'm not in the business of trying to get people to switch off what they know works or what they're comfortable with. But if you want to try something new, maybe it'll work better. Maybe it'll be worse. I mean, it's a toss-up either way. You know, like I said, I've got my confidence baits. Before I started making my own jigs, I was 100% predator jigs. They worked. They worked well, but the quality was piss poor. And when I say piss poor, I can't exaggerate that enough. Their skirts, I mean, I bought a couple of jigs. I bought a couple of jigs at the freaking, opened the package and the skirt fell off. I'm like, I ain't even used it yet. But we use 100% rubber. Like, I'll get this one in here and show you. I think I used one of my O-rings on this one. Yeah, I did. I don't know if you can see that, but I mean, for one of you who bought my jigs before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That's 100% rubber. Does not stretch. Does not stretch at all. And once it's on there, I mean, you've got to pull it to get it off. I mean, it's not coming off easy. I need to cut my fingernails. But these, I mean, I'm telling you, I use 100% top of the line, everything down to the eyes on my swim jigs. Top of the line, everything. With the big, I mean, yes, these will dry rot. I'm not saying they won't. You leave anything out in the sun after it's been wet, it will dry rot, and they will break. So, when it comes to taking care of your jigs, skirts holding their color and not fading. Oh, that's one thing about these 100% silicone skirts. They do not fade. Now, I do have 100%. I do have live rubber material I can make skirts out of. Some people like it. I've made one skirt out of it just because it's a pain in the butt to work with. But the biggest part to taking care of your jigs, and anybody will tell you this, is keeping them out of sunlight. I know some people like to keep their jigs in their boat, or you know, their tackle boxes in their boats. That's fine. Keep it out of the sunlight, okay? And if you keep your stuff in your boat where it gets hot, Flambeau, I know Flambeau makes some, but they got little blue tabs that you can stick in your tackle box that will keep them from rusting. All right, so big part of maintaining your jigs is keeping the rust off the hooks and keeping the skirts out of the sunlight. Keeping the skirt collars out of the sunlight, because they will dry rot and they will break. And I've spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars on jigs. I know y'all are like, why you keep casting that same spot? Ain't no fish over there. Well, you never know. I've spent hundreds of dollars on jigs, skirts breaking. And before I started making my own jigs, I was like, screw it, I'll just buy another jig. I'll use it as an excuse. I told my wife, hey, all my jig skirts fell off. I gotta go buy new jigs. And she's like, okay. She didn't know that all I'd do was put a new skirt on them. But we won't tell her that. I don't know if you see this, I love you. But anyway, this really was my last cast, y'all. So I just wanted to give y'all, kind of show you what these things will do. Show you how pretty they are. Like I said, this is one I just threw together. So I hope this helps. And you can look us up on Instagram. On Instagram, Calves Creek Custom Jigs. Give us a follow. We do have a website, calvescreekjigs.com. Let me get this. It's nothing. calvescreekjigs.com. I do spinner baits. Every time I come up with a new color, I do have some new skirt material coming in on Wednesday. Some new skirt colors and some new stuff for these spinner baits, and a couple of things for some jigs. But I am going to keep those on there. I will keep those posted and updated on my website. And man, that's a good looking setup. You just can't beat that. That Duckett Micro Magic, buddy. It does work. And that Daiwa Tatula 7.3. The reason I love it is because I do skip jigs a lot. Like I said, this T-wing system right here is killer. It cuts down on the friction of the line coming off the spool. Then you got the Magforce Z brake over here. Super awesome right there. It's got 20 different settings. Just super awesome. And these bigger handles, I can't remember what the exact millimeter it is, but these things will